Carlos, early in the season, it felt like you guys were never out of a game. I know you guys didn't win the game on Sunday, but with the comeback the other day and then obviously the comeback tonight, is it starting to feel like it did earlier in the year?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And you mentioned that game on Sunday where we were down 5-0, 6-0, and before we know it, we're a guy away from, tying the ball game. And today, 8th inning against a pretty good bullpen overall, against a good arm, we're able to, put guys on, 2-run homer by Lindor. Soto gets on, 2-run homer by Pete, and before you know it, we're right back in the game, We tied it. Offensively, on a night where the first 4 or 5 innings, we were pretty quiet. I thought we made some good adjustments, and then obviously the at-bats got better, and that was a hell of a win there.
What adjustments did you guys make?
Yeah, we got him. We saw the kid, the split was, he was on today, Fastball's good, but we force him up, You saw Mauricio, Beatty, Nim, we kind of force him up, and it was good to see us make that adjustment there.
When those top 4 guys are going the way they were in the 8th, just how special is it to watch?
That's, we've seen it, throughout the year. Guy gets on, they got the ability to hit it out of the ballpark at any time against anybody. So, yeah, it's not easy to get through those 4, 5, 6, when everyone is clicking. It's not an easy lineup to navigate, but, it was special to see it again today.
Early this season, Soto wasn't always the most aggressive hitter early in counts. How have you seen that change over the past couple months?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a combination of a lot of things here, like he's got a pretty good understanding what the pitchers are trying to do to him, the awareness of the game. There's going to be at-bats where he's going to go out there and he's going to see pitches, but there's also going to be at-bats there where he's going to be aggressive. And tonight was one of those nights where, you look at that at-bat against the lefty Soto, first pitch, and he smoked that ball. And in extra, first pitch, he gets off Cano, pretty tough arm, and he's attacking. So, again, I think I'm going to go back to him having a really good awareness of the game and understanding what certain pitchers and pitching staff overall are trying to do to him.
Is this guy an all-star in your opinion, Soto? I mean, you didn't make
He's an all-star for us. Frustrating, obviously, but I'm hoping that in the next couple of days or so something, and he makes it. But he's an all-star.
How big of an inning was that for Brazovan?
Huge. For Garrett, obviously Sugar, but for Brazovan to come in there, running at second base against their best hitters there, attack, executed, got the last 3 outs, and it was a huge outing for him there.
What does Mauricio bring to the bottom part of your order, especially against righties?
Yeah, you said it, especially against right-handed pitching. We've seen the at-bats, the quality of the at-bats, the impact, a guy that can take a single, but he can also hit the ball out of the ballpark. It's just good to see him play with confidence now. I thought defensively he made a couple of nice plays there, a couple of coming in, and then with the backhand. So just overall, you see the confidence and just kind of feeling good about himself.
Carlos, obviously the headliners of that 8th inning were the 2 home runs by Alonso and Lindor, but that at-bat to open the inning by Nimmo where he fouled off a few tough pitches before getting one to lead off the inning with a single, just how critical and how impressive was that at-bat? Yeah,
look, and not only that one, I feel like Nim's been locked in for the past, month or so, talking about all-stars on Soto. I think he deserves, to be in the conversation. And I thought against Bautista, man, he put a swing there against a split that he just missed it. But again, driving the ball to the pull side, to the gaps, to going the other way, laying off pitches, but it's just the conviction right now. You could see how that barrel's coming through the hitting zone, and he's just staying there for a long time.
Just run out of gas.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, because honestly, he was pretty nasty for the first 5 innings. He dominated that lineup. And I thought that changeup today was back in play against a lefty, which was a pitch that he got away. He got away from it. And when you saw it, he's done through 5 with 71 pitches. Like he was pitcher fishing and like walking a ground ball that got through for that run. But other than that, like I said, he was dominating. And 0-2 hits a Holiday there, and then I think there's 2 pitches there that he wishes he takes it back. The sliders to O'Hearn and I think a slider to Laureano, But again, he was really good for 5 innings today.
Mauricio's defense.
Made some nice play. Coming in, backhand throws on the run. Like, again, looking a lot comfortable here.
How much more impressive is what that trio of relievers doing, given how much work they've had these last week or so?
Yeah. I mean, and that says a lot who they are and the willingness to do whatever it takes to continue to help the team win baseball games. You know, we've been using them a lot. Today, again, Reader comes in, gets the offense back in the dugout. Sugar goes out there, knowing that we have the big boys coming behind him for the following inning. And then Brasilman, guys that we continue to run out there, and they continue to show up.